Hey everybody, Rob here for Southwest Florida Television. Happy Monday, our last day of March. Down at the south end of Vanderbilt Beach, down by the Ritz-Carlton. It's about 7:15. They're doing some work here on the beach at the Ritz. They got some front end loaders out here knocking down that big ridge that runs all along Vanderbilt Beach. They got an early start. They were out here way before sunrise this morning. Looks like they're just about done with the beach here at the hotel. I don't know if they're going to do all of Vanderbilt Beach. I heard Collier County was going to do that. From one of the tractor operators here, Jason, that runs that beach rake. He said it was in the plans to regrade all of Vanderbilt Beach. If you've been out here, you've seen all that erosion. There's a huge drop-off in some places. I'm sure the folks that stay at the Ritz are going to appreciate this. Other than all of this machinery, it's a great morning out here. Temperatures down in the low 70s. Gonna get up into the mid to high 80s again today. Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, talking about into the 90s. The 90s are back. They're talking about a feels like temperature maybe even later this week of 100. Wow. So we're just going to take a stroll up Vanderbilt Beach this morning towards Del Nor-Wiggins. See what we see. Water temperature 73 degrees, still holding at 73. Water fairly calm right now. Gorgeous band of color out there this morning. Wish you were out here with me. It is really nice. Good morning. I wish the beach looked like this all the time, huh? Empty like this. I'm sure it's going to be a busy day here. Calling for partly cloudy skies. Yesterday they were calling for partly cloudy skies all day, but man, oh man, we had some sun on the beach yesterday, and we're going to have some sun on the beach today. Doesn't look that cloudy. The Ritz-Carlton residences over there, they're already working away this morning. They get started, I think, around 6 o'clock, 6:30, I don't know. Be nice when that's all finished. You don't have to listen to that racket. You can hear the blower blowing off the drop-off area. Boy, they got that beach graded off pretty darn quick this morning, that section of beach. I hope, like I said earlier, they do the whole beach here. There's places here on Vanderbilt Beach where it's terrible. It's like walking off a cliff to get to the water. You need a parachute to jump off it. It's empty beach. A few hours from now, there'll be lots of people here sunbathing, taking advantage of this beautiful weather. Hit that share button, let everybody know I'm out here. Already some families showing up. I love that. You know, this is the best time to get out here, in my opinion. Beat the crowds, beat the heat, enjoy the serenity. Once we get up to the beach a little ways, we won't have to listen to that blower or whatever the heck it is. Sure is annoying. You wishing you were here with your toes in the sand? Got some beautiful blue sky up there. Boy, did you see those colors in those clouds yesterday? They're kind of like a coral color, salmon pink, orange. And I shared that video this morning early from yesterday morning's beach walk. We hear a helicopter heading up the beach. We're getting that nice glow in between the condos over there. I don't know if you can see the helicopter here. Lights flashing. I know you could hear it. The Vanderbilt Beach Resort, home to that awesome Turtle Club restaurant. Getting things set up here for their guests. Ooh, did you hear that willowbird? Remember this, if you're looking for a place to stay on the beach in Naples, especially up in North Naples, this is your best value right here at the Vanderbilt Beach Resort. Have a sunset dinner at the Turtle Club out on the beach. Ask our friend Randy. She'll tell you all about the place. You never realize how much air traffic there is until you come out to the beach early in the morning. The Vanderbilt Beach and Harbor Club. Still working on that. I think low tide's around 9 o'clock here on Vanderbilt Beach. Not a super low tide. Can't believe that water's still 73, as warm as it has been. As warm as the air temperature has been the past several days. I thought it'd be warming up. I'm sure tomorrow it'll be up a degree. At least a degree. Off Point of Naples and the Floridian Club over there. Birds, can you hear the birds? Oh, I just saw the sun in between the buildings. I just got a wink from Mr. Sunshine over here. See if you can see it here. See it down in there? Right down there. Awesome. Happy Monday, huh? Happy Monday. We're at the beach together. Early morning walker and a sheller up ahead of me. Pretty shallow right in here. I can smell something really good coming out of the kitchen here behind me at the Floridian Club. Yum, yum. Some breakfast treats. The Floridian Club's under those palm trees there. That's the beach club for the folks that own at the Dunes. The Dunes are those big high-rises just before you go over the bridge to Del Norwiggins, that Bluebell Avenue bridge. That's their beach club there. You see La Playa sticking up there in the distance, that tall, skinny building. Probably only going to do one live feed this morning. Mondays are usually kind of quiet. You finding anything good? No. All it takes is one. Look how the shape of this beach has changed. Look at that big curve. It's amazing. I wonder where Jason is. On his John Deere this morning. So if you're just tuning in, we're walking north up the beach at Vanderbilt Beach. North on the beach, on Vanderbilt Beach. Heading towards Del Norwiggins Pass State Park. Try to give folks a look back at the condos here. A lot of folks vacation here and they're curious as to what things look like, so that's why I try to give everybody a peek at the condos every now and then. the condos, and then when I get a chance in between the condos, a peek at that Florida sun, that beautiful Florida sunshine. Gotta love that. It's going to be an awesome beach day. There's a lot of fog up to the north of us this morning. Thank goodness it didn't make it down here or out onto the beach, but it's up to the north of us. I believe it's still hanging around. It's foggy on the interstate. We have a travel advisory in effect. Some of our little white ibis friends hanging out down here, doing their little white ibis thing. Love watching our little ibis in the morning. Ibises. They don't seem too fazed by those little waves. A little jump out of them now and then. To see, I don't know if you caught that beautiful black stripe they have on the outer edge of their underwing. It's beautiful when you see them in flight. All white, except for that black tip underneath on their wings. I'll continue our walk up the beach here. It's a glorious day here in paradise. Another glorious day in paradise. All these condos still working on replacing all their landscaping that got washed out by several hurricanes. Let's hope this hurricane season isn't like it was last year. I think they're saying it's going to be a quiet hurricane season. Let's hope I heard right. That would be awesome. We don't need any more hurricanes ever again. There he comes. Hadn't seen him in a while. Our man Jason. Doing his thing. Still a bit of a drop off right here where I'm at, La Playa. It's not a straight drop off, but it's a steep grade down to the beach. From up here, much better than it was several weeks ago. That was sure here with me. This beach will be busy once everybody wakes up at La Playa. It's going to be an umbrella day for sure. They're going to need to get their umbrellas out. Really nice walking here. Really nice walking conditions on Vanderbilt Beach along, well, close to the water anyway. Sand's pretty hard. Pretty hard, pretty flat down by the water. Who's going to the beach today? Anybody watching heading to the beach? Anybody going to be heading to the beach later today? Just maybe checking to see how things look. They look beautiful. The beach is calling your name. So we're about halfway up Vanderbilt Beach now. Halfway in between Vanderbilt Beach Park and Del Wiggins. You enjoying the walk? Don't forget who gets out here early in the morning for you to share his walk and these gorgeous views. I love my beach and I love sharing it. But I couldn't be out here without your help. Remember that. Your support is always appreciated. If you'd like to see these beach walks continue, maybe consider sending a tip every now and then. You can find a link to my PayPal account in the description of this post, as well as my Venmo account. Either one works just fine. And every dollar counts, my friends. All right. A little sun raking the beach. You can see that drop off in here. It's real easy to see with the sun the way it is there. Look at that ledge. It's just beautiful out here this morning. Just gorgeous. Nice view. Looking south down Vanderbilt Beach with La Playa there. And look back at that beautiful Florida sun. A little bit of a sandbar here that I'm standing on. Can you listen to those waves and not want to be here listening to those sounds? It's just beautiful. It's just so peaceful. Yeah, let's keep walking. Keep on trucking. As our friend Janie says, keep on keeping on. So hopefully later this morning, I'll be able to get my GoFundMe page set up. I'll be sharing that link for my eye surgery. Hopefully some folks will help out so I can see again and continue my beach walks. Guess we're going to find out. Met an awesome gentleman yesterday from Ohio, Tom. He served his time in the Army. Did a lot of traveling in the Army. The United States Army. But turns out him and his wife and kids are in an Airbnb a block away from us. Not too far from Roy's old house. Small, small world. And we showed him Bob and Sherry's picture, Sherry Looney's picture, and he's from their neck of the woods. He's seen Sherry's mug on the billboards that the Looney crew has posted there in Baltimore. Small world, my friends, small worlds. So hopefully they might be joining us on a beach walk every once in a while via Facebook. We'll see. I love seeing the little kids out here on the beach early in the morning. Man, instead of sitting in front of the boob tube or a tablet, walking the beach with their mom or dad or grandparents. Grandparents, get your kids to the beach. Get them in the outdoors. Kids don't get enough of the outdoors anymore. Especially the teenagers. Not much you can do with them, though. I remember until I was of driving age, that changed everything, but when I was a teenager, we never wanted to be inside. We were always outside. We were always somewhere on our bicycles. Always going somewhere. Never wanted to be inside. I don't know if I'm going to be on the beach tomorrow morning. I've got a doctor's appointment at 11. By the way, those tips really, really help out right now. The end of the month there. Bills all piling up. This is crunch time for me anyways. I know a lot of it's crunch time. It's the sounds of construction in the background. A big new house going up over here. There used to be a house there, and it got damaged so bad by Hurricane Ian they had to demolish it. Now they're building a new one. It kind of dwarfs Walton Daisy's house over there to the right. They shove as much house as they possibly can on these beachfront lots now. Just be prepared. It sounds like that helicopter is on its way back down the beach. I don't know what they do, if it's just like a coastal patrol, checking, making sure everybody's all right. These things sure are noisy. Whew. That'll wake you up. It definitely wakes the birds up. It usually startles them when they're out along the beach. There's another sandbar right here. It's really not sticking up out of the water. You can kind of make it out. You can see where the water is kind of glassy. That's where it's really shallow. It just starts jutting out from the beach right about in here. You can see the waves like breaking over the outer edge of it. It's a great walk, isn't it? Even though we got to deal with the condos and everything, it's still a nice walk. It's not as nice as being in a park with nothing but nature. It's still a great walk. We're at the beach. We're together. That's all that matters. Winetta Young. I have not heard from Winetta in a long time. I believe she's up in Nova Scotia, but I heard from her. She just got back online after several years. So Winetta, if you're watching, hello. All of our shell trees that we were hanging shells on at Delnor Wiggins, she asked me to hang a shell for her mom, I believe, who passed away. I hung one for her sister several years ago, but those trees have all been washed away. Now they're starting some new ones. Remember all those beautiful prayer trees or shell trees at Wiggins? Another look back at some of the condos here for our friends that come down here for several months in the winter time. Some folks are already heading out of here. Season isn't over. We still got a month and a half or so to go. But there are folks heading out of here. I guess some folks want to get back up north for Easter. Maybe with the grandkids. Norway's past State Park, just ahead of us there, just beyond the condos. Destination in sight. They open those front gates at 8 o'clock, sometimes a few minutes earlier. So it should be opened up by the time we get there. It's got to be getting close to 8 if it's not 8 already. Started this live feed, it was around 7:15 or so. Well, this beach is in much better shape since the last time I was here. I don't know who's been knocking the edge off it. It looks like Jason with his beach rake has been working on it a little bit at a time. I think there's a couple places where it's still pretty steep, but not nearly as bad as it was last time we walked down the beach here. The sky is glorious. The water, the sky. Yesterday, remember, it was such a dark blue. It'll be turning darker blue once that sun gets higher in the sky. The water and the sky. Three more condos to go, and we'll be at Wiggins. I'll take you for a little stroll on the beach at Wiggins, just a short little stroll. Anybody getting ready for work? Anybody at work? Anybody sneaking a peek while you're at work? I remember our friend Eddie used to do that in the morning. He'd be sitting in his office getting a little beach time in the morning. Another helicopter. Not bad, Bob. Looking forward to seeing you guys, you and Sherry and April. It's been too long. It feels great when you get out in that open sun. Raya Bay there, that's the last condo at the north end of Vanderbilt Beach. Remember when that used to be the Shiki Bar, the Vanderbilt Beach Inn, and the world famous Shiki Bar? That was the place to be, not just in North Naples, but all around here. Everybody used to hang out there. Sundays was a huge day. Man, that was a lot of fun. It was sad when that disappeared. So this was a good walk here. I don't know. I've never really measured how long Vanderbilt Beach is. It's got to be a mile and a half or more. It's been a good walk. This will be a good walk for me this morning. We're coming up to the Bluebell Beach access point. This is where you would come out onto the beach if you want to walk the north end of Vanderbilt Beach, or if you want to walk up the beach at Del Norwiggins before 8 o'clock. You come in at the Bluebell Beach access. Just do not go into the park. Stay out of the park until it opens at 8 o'clock. And if you go in the park, remember, you gotta pay to go into that park.
Morning.
Good morning. So don't just be waltzing up there without paying and hanging out. A lot of people sneak into the park. They come in down here at the south end and then go up into the park with all their beach gear. And rangers don't do much about it. I'd make a terrible park ranger. I wouldn't be putting up with that nonsense. Well, we are officially on the beach at Del Norway past State Park now. Beautiful mile-long stretch of paradise. See, I like this view much better than the condos and homes on Vanderbilt Beach. Vanderbilt Beach is nice. You know, they keep that nice and raked off. Whereas here, they just let Mother Nature run her course. The only time they will do something on this beach is if it's a safety hazard. Good morning. Remember to fill in your holes when you're out here at the beach. You know, you and your kids have a blast. I don't care how deep a holes you dig, just fill them in before you leave. Same goes with your sand castles, knock them down. I know you put a lot of time into some of those sand castles, but knock them down before you go home. Remember the simple rule of the beach. Just two little simple rules. Take only memories. That means don't take any living shells home from the beach, any shells that have critters in them. Take lots of photos of your family and the beach. And leave only footprints. Pick up your trash. Pretty simple. Pretty simple, yet pretty hard for a lot of people to do. I don't know why. Glorious. Glorious, glorious. Heaven on earth right here, my friends. Heaven on earth. I'm thinking the parking lots are going to fill up kind of early today. Being so beautiful. Being such a gorgeous morning here. This is definitely a beachy kind of morning. Already got some folks setting up. They got the right idea, get out here early. Give you one last look all the way around here, and then I'm going to call it a morning. Bring this live feed to an end. It has been awesome. Thank you so much for being a friend. Thank you for hanging out with me. Thanks for allowing me into your lives and onto your screens. Hey, until next time, stay safe. Stay healthy and stay strong. Tally ho, my friends, tally ho. For Southwest Florida Television, I'm Rob Stam. May God bless you, your family, your friends, your fur babies, everything and everyone in your lives. And God bless our wonderful, beautiful, and amazing country. The place that I so proudly call my home. God bless America, one nation under God. Keep her in your prayers. Tally ho. Tally ho.